So you get this long package, open up the sides, rip the top. When you open it, you get all these. You get a list of all the candidates, instructions, and that's going to be the ballot election voting guide. And then these are your envelope. First thing you should do is read the instructions. There's about 4 pages there. A bit more. Yep. And there's 11 pages of candidates. Go through the list of candidates. It's all embossed. The instructions kit has a seal on it that is unique to each person, so I'm not going to show that. But inside there is a place to put your signature, and you must do that when you send this to the city. The tricky thing about this is that the holes are not all lined up, and there is a little cutout on the side where this was pre-folded, but even as you can see, you kind of have to move it around so that way it is lined up exactly, or you may miss the bubble. If you can get somebody to do that for you, that would be great. Otherwise, it can be a little bit tricky. So do this on the on a table. Line it with the top first, and then the right as well. And obviously use 2 hands. And the bubbles eventually somewhat align. The cat wants to vote, so when you sign, put that in here, as well as your ballot. Just a heads up, cats seem to know how to speak braille and how to read braille, so they will try and read the paper. I really appreciate the pen they sent. Unfortunately, mine is dry, so just make sure to keep an extra one handy for when you sign. Next, I actually recommend detaching your page 2 because it won't fit that well in the return envelope. I disconnected the staples, and now I'm removing the top one. I'll fold my page 2 into thirds.
I didn't then.
And I'll put that into the yellow envelope. That's in there. It's time to vote and add that in there. The next thing you have to do is fill out your ballot, and once it's aligned, then you get your pen and you vote wherever you're going to vote. Use the numbers to determine who's who, and that will reflect what is on here. So to anybody wondering if the numbers are different, this is actually the same ballot as the regular one. It's just that this guide will help you so that way you can see it and it lines up with the numbers. The last thing you have to do is, after you filled in your ballots, is you take your thing and you fold it up, and then you put that in the yellow envelope, which I will do in a sec. The way that I'm doing it is I'm folding mine in quarters, and then I'm going to put it in the secrecy envelope, and then the secrecy envelope goes in the yellow. Action. Yep, see, putting this in the secrecy, and you put the secrecy in the yellow. And once that's done, you seal it, and it's ready to go. Put it in the mailbox, and you're done. Thank you. Bye.